Hey everybody, how's it going? Today I'm going to be installing a seat riser kit for my new 2022 Silverado LTD. I mentioned in a previous video that I just received this truck and it's a custom trim level, and unfortunately the seat adjustments don't have very much. The stock seat adjustments are tilt with this lever here and back and forth with that handle there. There is no up and down or even lumbar. At least I can fix the up and down by adding the riser kit, and basically it's just going to get installed underneath the stock seat rails with new extended bolts. It's a pretty easy install. I've done this on the truck previously, so let's dig into it a little bit. One of the first steps is removing this trim piece here on the side. It's very easy. You just kind of get your fingers underneath it and pop it up, and it comes off just like that. So one of the first steps we're going to do is slide the seat all the way back, and that's going to reveal these bolts in the front of the seat brackets, and they are T50s, so you're going to need a T50 Torx to loosen those up. There's one. There's two. Alright, now I'm going to slide the seat forward as far as I can go and get to the back bolts, probably through the back door here. So there are two more back here with the seat slid all the way forward. There's three. And there's four. So next we're going to get one of these brackets installed, and they're labeled from the company that I got these for, Seating Solutions. I'll post a link in the description below. So this one says front, which means this is facing front of the vehicle. This is the inside, and this is the upside. So inside meaning this is going to be on the inside of the seat, and this is need to be facing upwards and then facing forward. So the bolts are going to go through these holes here, and then there's a dowel on the bottom of the seat that'll catch into here. Same with the back. A dowel will hit here, and then the bolt will go through here. It's easy to line up the dowels and then seat the bracket in place. Then you're going to take the new bolts that are supplied with the kit and run them down through and get them hand tight. Then I'm going to come here to the back and thread this one in as well. I'm just going to do these hand tight for now as well. Next, we're going to take the other bracket, which is also labeled for front, facing the front of the vehicle. This is the door side, you can catch that, and this is up. And it's labeled number 1 because there's actually two parts of this. There's also this bracket, which is going to be what our new trim is going to clip into. So this goes on top of that, and it's labeled number 2. But the first step is getting the bigger bracket in place. So you're just going to lift the seat up, slide it in, and line up your holes. Then you're also going to take this bracket, slide it into place, just like that. You can line up the holes on all three things. The factory bracket, and then the aftermarket lifts, and this bracket as well. And just run your bolts down in. I'm using a 5/16 Allen head socket to tighten these new bolts. I think technically you're supposed to use an 8mm, but they're close enough that the 5/16 will work. Take my fourth and final bolt. Got my fourth bolt here. Gotta line up the holes on everything. Run that bolt down through, and then get it hand tightened. And once everything's hand tightened and in place, you can go ahead around and torque them all down. There's no torque specification given. Give them good ugga-duggas. So after you've gone around and torqued down all of your 4 bolts with a good amount of pressure evenly, you're going to come back with your trim piece, and the new clips on this trim piece here and here, they were clipped into these top spots here on the original seat, but now with this new bracket they're going to clip in here. So you just got to line up the holes on everything. Just one of my mats is getting in the way back here. There you go. There it is. And if you didn't know what you were looking for, that would look almost stock. And now you've got about 1.5 inches of seat height raised up, which for me makes all the difference, I think. So that's all there is to this seat riser kit. I'll post links to this in the description box below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Love it if you subscribe. Stay tuned for new videos. We'll see you next time. Later.